like I said to all of you, I really don't want to do long lives in terms of time. So I just kind of want to get to the point, talk about it, and hasta la vista, baby. But obviously, as you could probably all see, the focus of my videos has been winning at life. And what are the most important things you need to do to win at life? Um, People don't understand how important it truly is to love what you do. And I'm one of these people. I've always found myself sidetracked in life, constantly sidetracked. Life gets in the way. You know, when I was a young guy and I first started dating Jennifer, I just wanted to be a musician. That was my whole like focus, my whole direction. But, music really wasn't paying the bills. And my wife, well, now she's my wife. At the time, she was my girlfriend. She wanted to get married. And she kind of put pressure on me. She's like, you got to get a real job. You got to make a real income. We're never going to be able to have a life together, at the rate things are going. So that's when I decided to get involved in sales. And I did sales for like 20 years. People don't know I've been in sales a long time. Now, not to say I wasn't a good salesperson. As you could hear, a lot of people like my voice. They say I have a really good voice. Um, I did well in sales. I'm a good talker, I'm a good listener. And I think one of my talents was sales. I was actually good at it, but I didn't love it. Um, I just don't like being in a position where you're kind of forcing someone to do something. Most sales is forcing people. It's very rare. Once in a while, we have what's called the soft close. The soft close is you just happen to meet that one person that's just ready to buy, wants the product that you're offering or wants the service you're offering. The price is right, everything is perfect, and boom. But that's called the soft close. The soft close doesn't happen too often. Mostly in sales, you have the hard close, which you really, really got to push people and pressure people. And that was never something I was comfortable doing. Hey, what's up? Box Media from Canada. Beautiful. Thank you for coming to the live stream. Um, so the thing I always loved was music, specifically the piano. Look, I like to sing, but I'm not really a singer. See, people think that I don't know this. I'm not really a singer. I sing for recreation. I sing for fun. But as a piano player, I think I'm a pretty top-notch piano player. I think I could hold my own with some of the greats. So I'm very confident as being a piano player. How's the throat, by the way? A little bit the sinuses. You could hear it. Little sinuses, little allergies. We've been having a lot of change of weather here in the Jersey Shore. We were going from extremely humid, hot temperatures like 98 degrees, 100 degrees, then, like rain and, the weather changed and, messes you up a little bit with allergies. But thank you for asking. My lips are dry as Hell. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do for you. Hold on. Ugh. Salud, Jindani. Hold on. How's that? Is that better for you? So anyway, it's crazy hot in LA. I can imagine. I can imagine. It's crazy. Jindani, God bless. Salud, Jindani. So, look, at the end of the day, we all want to win in life, right? We all want to be successful. But I got to tell you, if you're doing things in your life that you don't love, and if you're doing things in your life that you're really, truly not talented at, you're probably never going to make it. And I'm telling you this from years of experience. Okay. I'm telling you this from years of experience. I think all of us are born with a certain ability, a certain talent. All of us are. And listen, I'm not trying to sound like I'm a know it all here. Believe me, if you're doing what you really love to do in life right now and you're doing what you're great at, God bless you. Then that means you are a step ahead from a lot of people in this world. There are people that are blessed and they're doing exactly what they were meant to do in life. I look at like people like Billy Joel. I'll give you an example. This is a guy who's a tremendous talented songwriter, singer, piano player, and don't think for 1 minute he didn't go through hard times. Oh, he went through a lot of hard times. There was a time that guy was sleeping in the laundromat. You understand? But the thing is that he stuck with what he loved. He stuck with what he was great with, and now, the guy's a super successful person. But what the funny thing is, when you're doing what you love, it's really not work. Like this guy goes out, he performs, he makes $2 million, $3 million a night. You understand? But the thing is that he loves what he's doing. He loves what he's doing, and he's talented at what he does. Now, this all seems very simple, but you see a lot of people miserable in this world. You understand? It's funny. What's up there, Juan? Billy is quite beefy. Hey, well, with all the money that he made in his life, he likes to eat. Actually, Billy lost a lot of weight. I think he used to be. Yeah, he had a couple of pounds on him, but I think he lost a lot of weight. I'm beefy, if anything. um, Am I Ed from 90 Day? No, no, that's not me, brother. Fiance. So anyway, you know, I want to start focusing on what I'm really good at. And I'm really good at the piano. I'm really good at writing songs. And again, not necessarily songs with lyrics. I like writing a lot of instrumental music. You know what I mean? And the thing is, ultimately, at the end of the day, think about this. At the end of the day, what's the difference? I want you to really think about this with YouTube specifically, right? What's the difference what my videos are about? As long as I keep getting views, that's the key. As long as I keep pounding on the views, pounding on the subscriptions, because there was a time in my life with YouTube, I kept thinking like, I had to keep mixing it up. I had to keep mixing it up. I had to do different things, different things. But now I'm starting to think to myself, you know what? I'd rather just keep teaching people the piano. I'd rather keep, focus on writing instrumental songs, jazz, blues, everything. And you know what? Once I get 100 million plus views, I get a billion views, I get 10 million, 10 billion views, 100 billion views. Can you imagine accomplishing that doing what you love? See, that's what, what impresses me the most in life? You know what impresses, success actually doesn't impress me. Because if a person is ultimately miserable in their life and they're doing something they hate, but they become successful for whatever the reason is, that doesn't impress me. What impresses me is when a person like Billy Joel impresses me because this is a guy who does what he loves. He loves his job and he's talented at it and he makes millions and millions. Like Bruce Springsteen, perfect example of this, right? The guy sold his catalog to Sony, okay, for what? $550 million. He goes on tour, makes another $400 million. Once again, doing what he loves. This is the key. Doing what he loves, doing what he's talented at. That because look, there are people in this world that even though they make a shitload of money, I'm telling you, they're not happy because they're doing shit they hate doing. They're doing shit that they hate doing. And ultimately, they're just never going to be happy. Name a car for Reddit. I don't know. Chevy Tahoe. This guy Pikachu is a psychopath, so we're just gonna name him. We're gonna ignore him. What do I do for a living? Like I said to you, primarily, you know, I've always wanted to be a musician. I always wanted to be a piano player, but I winded up getting into sales because, at the time, my girlfriend, who's now my wife, wanted to get married. And she kind of put the pressure on me. She's like, get a real job. That's what I did for 20 years. I did sales. But now I look back on it and I have a lot of regrets. I have a lot of regrets because I'm friggin' old now. I'm 46 I'm going to be 47 years old. And I'm saying to myself, damn, I'm friggin' old. And I really, really want to get back to doing what I love, which is the piano. What's up with that Donahue George guy? He can't even read. It's funny. Talking about that, that's another thing I don't want to do. Man, I got trapped in this whole YouTube thing. It all started back in 2021. We all know this. Well, you see, the good thing terrestrial is that I've made enough money in my life to kind of do what I want to do now. That's the thing. Because I worked in sales for like 20 plus years, no one cares. Well, that's true. But thank you for the super chat, most unclean 729. It is true. A lot of people don't give a shit about anything you do in life or anything you say, but I give a shit. Okay. I care very much for my kids. I love my family very much. If I could start life again at 15, I think I would have stuck with music. I really do. I think I really, really would have stuck it out. I wouldn't have rushed, into another career just to get married. Listen, at the end of the day, you have to say, I have a beautiful family. I don't want to come across the wrong way here because I know people are going to misunderstand what I'm saying. I have a beautiful wife. I love her very much. She's been through a lot in her life, the poor girl. She's dealing with cancer. She has stage 4 breast cancer. God bless. Terrible. Terrible what this poor girl is dealing with, the mother of my children, the love of my life. But I'm very blessed to have met her. I'm very blessed to have a family with her. I'm very blessed to have a life with her. And I have two beautiful kids. Okay. So I'm very blessed. I have a beautiful house, a beautiful home, and I am not complaining. But somewhere along the line, I forgot about music. Music got away. It slipped away. It's kind of like, that was my girl, music. That was my gumata. Saying that was but it kind of slipped away. It kind of slipped away, and now I'm old. Now I'm 46. But I personally don't think it's ever old. That's another video I want to make. People have this thing where they feel like once you get to a certain age, you got to stop doing things. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe that. Guys, look, I don't mind you saying one thing, but if you're going to keep saying the same thing over and over again, I'm going to, I don't make me block you. You just, look, respect the chat. Say it one time. Or say it one time. I mean, obviously, these are all people who just, for whatever reason, don't like me. They're completely psychopaths. They're lunatics. Yeah. All right. I guess I got to get rid of these people. I try to be nice. Look, one more time, I got to do it. You said what you want to say. Now stop it. Stop it. Don't make me be the bad guy, please. This real aqua. I'm trying so hard because I am a patriot. Listen to me. I am a patriot of our great country. And I'm trying so hard to respect the First Amendment. I really am. I'm trying very, very hard to respect freedom of speech. But you see, when people do this, it's just pure and simple disrespect. Let's talk about that. I know you keep saying this registered Democrat. Okay. Many, many years ago, okay, yes. You know how long ago this was? I don't even know how long. I don't even know. It's been well, well, well over probably 15 years ago. Okay. We registered as Democrats. I have not voted Democrat. I have not voted Democrat, and I don't even remember how long. I've been always voting Republican, and obviously with Trump, I'm all about Trump, baby. I voted for Trump once before. I'm gonna vote Trump again. Okay, but guys, you got to stop with this registered Democrat. You know who else was a registered Democrat? You know who else was? Donald Trump. Donald Trump was a registered Democrat at one time. Okay, Elon Musk voted for Joe Biden. Okay, now Elon Musk is giving Trump 40, $50 million a month. Guys are crazy, these people. But let me read this here. I don't know what people are even saying here. Yeah, I'm just saying. I see these haters say this thing about me that I'm a registered Democrat. Guys, this was like 15 plus years ago. I haven't voted Democrat. I've been voting Republican for the longest time, and especially with Trump. It's all about Trump. That's it. I'm all about Trump, baby. I'm voting for Trump. I voted for Trump once before, and I voted for Trump. I'm going to vote for Trump again. So I don't know why people keep saying this. It's like Trump was a registered Democrat once before. Elon Musk voted for Joe Biden. Now he's giving Trump 40, $50 billion a month. You got to relax with that crazy shit. I like your accent, a tough guy, New York accent. Thank you. Well, I come from Brooklyn, New York. You know, you're making me think of my song, the Brooklyn song. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Again, I just want to reiterate to everyone I am a piano player. I sing for recreation. I sing for fun. I don't consider myself a singer. Okay, but here we go. This is an original song I wrote. It's all about food, by the way. I'm a big food guy. I love food. It's all about the best restaurants, in my opinion, in Brooklyn, New York. This is an original song called The Brooklyn Song. Grew up on the Coney Island side. Hot dogs and Nathan's and the Cyclone for a ride. Cruising down 86th Street. Got my windows open, blasting music with a beat. Saturday night, happy rich. Picked up a girl and made out under the Verrazano Bridge. Late night food at Del Rio Diner. Nothing makes me feel finer than good old Brooklyn is on my mind. Only Brooklyn, one of a kind. I want Brooklyn to always be home to me. So that's an original song that I wrote. It's called The Brooklyn Song, baby. Oh! I also wrote an instrumental song. I'll show you this one. This is called Brooklyn Funk. This is like a jazz song that has it's no lyrics, it's just no singing. This is instrumental. I'll show you this one. If you're into jazz, if you're into like kind of a funky beat, this is an original song called Brooklyn Funk. Anyway, that's Brooklyn Funk, a little jazzy song. Brooklyn has became China. Yeah, I know. People say you're racist. I'm not being look. I'm not being racist. I hate when people say I'm being racist. It's just that when I grew up, Brooklyn was all about Italians. It was all about Tony, Gino, Vinny, Frankie, Maria. Now it changed. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not saying anything mean. Just different. Thank you. Back to the Future. God bless you. I love you. But I'm not trying to, believe me, I'm not trying to be mean. It's just that you have to just try to understand. Like, I grew up in Brooklyn and it was all Italians. That's all. Now you go there and it's, forget about it. It's like the United Nations. Oh, brother, whoever said you could sing, they were lying. Oh, my God. But I love your gusto. Just don't sing. Your piano playing is pretty good. I hate it when people say that shit, Key Lime, and I'm going to explain to you the reason why. Listen to me. Have you ever done something in your life that you enjoy doing, but you're not a professional at it? Like, let me give you an example, okay? Let's say you want to go play basketball. Let's assume you have kids, okay, Key Lime. Okay, do you have to be Michael Jordan? Listen to me. Do you have to be Michael Jordan to play basketball? Do you have to be LeBron James? So, like, let's say you play basketball, but you're really not that good. You suck. So, how about I say to you, do everybody a favor. Now, even though you're just trying to have fun with your kids and you're trying to shoot some like hoops, how would you like if I say, do everybody on planet Earth a favor, never play basketball again? You suck. You suck. Okay. But but the thing is that you're doing it for fun. You're doing it for recreation. So are you not allowed to do something? So are you trying to make key lime? Are you trying to make everybody understand that they should only do things unless they are a professional at it? So what happens if, let's say, we're in a bar, example, and you decide you want to sing a song? You're gonna go up there. You just want to sing some White Snake. Me and you are drunk. We're drinking. We're doing shots of like Jameson, and you just feel like, I don't know, doing a Bon Jovi song. Yeah, you were born to be my baby, baby. I was made to be your man. Like, so, in other words, you just want to have a fun time. So should I tell you don't do it? Do you see where I'm going at with this, guys? You got to calm down with that shit, okay? I understand I'm not the greatest singer in the world. I get it. But here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something, Keyline. As far as a piano player, I'm one of the best on planet Earth, okay? So I could literally sit down on the piano with some of the greatest friggin' musicians, listen to me, on planet Earth, and I could fit right in with them, okay? So I'm not trying to be a jerk off, okay? It's just, you know what I mean? Relax. Go take a little friggin' Xanax pill, relax your body, calm yourself down. So anyway, a distant relative of yours lived in California during the 1800s. Oh my God. I don't I don't know, brother. You guys are funny. A lot of people are asking some crazy questions here. But anyway, yes, I agree with all of you. Um, Singing is not something I do at a high level, but it's fun. It's fun. So once in a while I sing. But you want to know what the bottom line is? At the end of the day, I consider myself a piano player. So the focus of most of my videos that are music videos are going to be instrumental piano music. You're going to notice, like, if I put out like another 100,000 videos, right? 95% of them are going to be instrumental piano videos. So you're not going to hear me sing. Okay, so if that makes you feel, if it calms everybody down and it makes everybody feel better, the next 95% of all my videos will be instrumental piano music. Okay, the name Apefather came because we were all um, involved in this stock. It was called, the AMC movie company, AMC stock. So we all called ourselves apes. We were all retail investors and we were all apes. And Apefather came from it, just a term that I was looking out for everybody's best interest. I was the cheerleader. I was there to keep everyone driven. I was there to keep everybody going. But then the name just stuck with me. I mean, also, I'm a very hairy guy. Kind of look like a gorilla if I take my shirt off. And I also think it's a funny name. It's a very funny, it's a humorous name. I just stuck with it. But it started from, the AMC movie company, the stock. We all called ourselves apes. Why is everyone mean to you? You seem like someone I could have a beer, smoke a joint with. Well, because unfortunately, people blame me. See, AMC turned out to be a complete disaster. Okay, um, it was a horror show. The thing went to a high of $72 a share, and then it shot basically down to like $5. At one point, it was $3. But now the thing is, if you take into consideration, there was a reverse stock split. So if you take into consideration the 10-for-1 reverse stock split, this thing is really at 50 cents. It's really bad. Luke's Causes Stocks. Thank you for the super chat, brother. The bottom line is Apefather sleeps through all the historic highs and lows like today of the stock market because he loves sleeping too much. Well, I do sleep a lot, but thank you for the super chat. So, Box Media, getting back, people have to understand something that just because I'm a cheerleader, okay, for something, they can't hold me responsible. I tell people over and over and over again, I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I'm just an entertainer. But a lot of people in this world are crybabies. They're crybabies. They just want to blame you for everything. But the funny thing is, if they all did good on AMC, they would probably still hate me. They're all lunatics, these people. I'm not a financial advisor. Not a financial advisor at all. But anyway, I won't sing. Okay, no singing. No singing, but we'll do a little V for Victory music on the piano. Okay? So let's see. I'm going to do some cool jazz chords here. Isn't that a nice chord? A minor 9. That's a D minor 9. That's a cool chord. That's a E sharp 9. Back to the D minor 9. A minor 9. So I'm a pretty good piano player, right? Piano player, not too shabby, baby. Thank you, Christopher. Christopher Stud in the house. Where's the Hooters shirt? I still have it. I still have it. Thank you, Back to the Future. Yo, let's get to the music. Yeah, I mean, I write a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff I write is instrumental. People don't realize I write a lot of instrumental music. Like, I'll just give you an example right here. This is an instrumental jazz song. It's like a Latin funk. I want to sound like Chick Corea. Okay, this one's called Funk a la Richie. This is some really complex stuff right here. It's all right. Let me start that again. Now, in one of my videos, I'm teaching people how to play Latin jazz on the piano. And that's kind of what this is. This is a Latin jazz song. So I teach people, I'm like, oh. So, piano player, not too bad. Not too shabby as a piano player. Very hairy. I am very, very hairy. Yes. I love Italian food, baby. I'm your typical Tony Soprano. Forget about it. Um, but no lie, absolutely digging that vibe. Thank you, Pen Steb. Like I said, I can play all styles of music. You know what I mean? I don't think I don't think I'm a good singer, but I find it to be fun to sing. I don't say why. Look, here's an example, all right? I wrote a song. I'll tell you a funny story. I was in hedonism, and I don't know if you know where that is. That's Jamaica. That's Negrilman. This is a funny story. I think this is funny, okay? And what happened was my friend John, at the time I wasn't with Jennifer, I was with a girl named Jackie. He lied to his girlfriend and he lied to my girlfriend. He said we were going to Breezes, which is like, a family resort. But no, we were going to an old dude resort, okay, where all the swingers hang out. So our girlfriends found out. His friggin' ex-girlfriend, my friend John, was a travel agent. She called up every single hotel in Jamaica, and she found out basically that we were in hedonism. So when I got back, we were out, we were partying, having a great time. I got back to the hotel. There was this guy. His name was Maurice. I like to imitate the Jamaican accent. He's like, "You Richie man. You get call from America, man, from Jackie." I'm like, "Jackie, yeah. It's over, man." That's what he said. Over, man. She finds out you in old nude resort in hedonism, man. Not good, man. But later, Rasta, man, we light up the ganja, man. It's like, I'm like, my relationship's over. So I wrote this song. Now, he liked it, the guy Maurice. Like, I was jamming to it. I was like, a calypso feel, right? So he was like, "Yeah, man, I like that vibe, man." And he was going like this. This is not me. This is the Jamaican guy, Maurice. He's like, "Eo, eo, la di da 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 di da." So together it's like, "Eo, eo." La di da 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 di da. I can't sing like him. This was a Jamaican guy. I'm an Italian guy who looks like friggin' Tony Soprano. So it sounds kind of weird coming from me. But altogether it's like, "Eo, eo, la di da 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 di da. Eo, eo. La di da 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 di da. Now I'm pissed off. I'm like, why does this effing girl gotta change the way she feels for me? She wants to dump me. She wants nothing to do with me. So the song is called "People Change." Some people change the color of their hair. Maybe start a new look. Some people change their jumps, like turning pages in a book. None of this surprises me at all. I accept the world for what it is. But why did you have to change the way you feel for me? It all happened so suddenly. And I tell you, don't worry, I'll be alright. But I no longer sleep at night. After everything we have been through, it seems so strange. I guess the answer is people change. Yeah, yeah, la di da 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 di da. Whatever, you get the point. So, am I a good singer? No, but it's fun to sing. He was a Jamaican. The Jamaican guy should be singing that song, not me. The guy Maurice. Thank you. But he was really the good singer. When I was in Jamaica, that guy was such a great singer. That guy Maurice. I'm trying to imitate him, but how could I imitate him when I'm this, fat Italian guy? What the people want to see is a debate between me and you and Detective Pikachu. This is the thing. Look, Commander, I have to tell you the truth. Look, me and you had our differences in the past, but one thing you never did was mess with my kids. Okay, Commander 35. You made jokes about me. You made jokes about my wife, and thank you, by the way. Segway Master 420 says that's a hit. Thank you so much, brother. I really, really appreciate that. He says, sounds like Sex in the City music. Carrie Bradshaw walking the streets of New York. It's dope. Let's hear no singing with it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, maybe I got to get like a Caribbean singer, someone to sing it. But, you're new here. How you doing, Olivia Hicks? The thing is, Commander, you've always been very respectful. Detective Pikachu went just too far with the kid thing. He went too far. So, yeah, there is never a chance I will ever have a debate with Detective Pikachu. I mean, the guy, in my opinion, is a degenerate loser. So, I don't want to. The thing is, I don't want to start like problems. I'm trying to keep my channel like happy go lucky, but everybody wants to fight with me. What are you doing? So anyway, getting back, music is just a great way, to express myself. I'll tell you a story. When I was a young kid, all right, I had a very very close. He was my cousin, and we hung out every day. This guy was like my brother. He was like my brother. This guy, and when he met his wife, okay, like this was when he was single. He dumped me. He dumped our family. He wanted nothing to do with us ever again. So it hurt me. Imagine like you're with someone every day for like five. There's certain people I don't want to use the term, but Dale knows the term. Let's just spell it out. Pussy whipped. Pussy whipped. There are certain men that unfortunately, could you shout out Tiffany for me? Sure. Thank you for the super chat. Yo, what's up, Tiffany? Oh, wow, Tiffany. Thank you. But anyway, there's some guys, they meet a girl, and once they meet a girl, they forget about like their family. They let this girl control them. They let this girl completely take over their lives. They forget about their family. They forget about their friends. They forget about everybody. And that's, see, what's good about music is that it allows you to express yourself. See, I was very hurt because I'm like, I can't trust nobody in this world. Who can I trust? So I was listening a lot to Creed when I wrote this song, Scott, Stapp. And I was like, I want to sound like, Scott. I want to sing like Scott. Now I know I can. I know you're gonna say you can't do it, but I'll show you. I was trying so much. I was depressed when my cousin, he totally just forgot about me, man. He left me for dead. He left me like I meant nothing to him. So I wrote this song called "Who Would Be There for You," and like I said, I was listening to a lot of Creed. I was trying to sound like Creed. I was trying to sing like Scott. Okay, I know I can't do it, but I'll just give you an example, okay? Tell me if you don't hear the Creed or the Stone Temple Pilots influence here. Listen, like. Let me make it out a little louder, 1 second. days. Felt the pain of this world breaking me down in many ways. Used to trust so easily. Voice a shot. My good heart broke constantly. Not too many people who are going to be there for you. Are going to be there for you. You will find people change all the time. My throat is shot today, but you get the point. My throat is shot. Sinuses today, man. But I was trying to do that like Creed sound with that one. I'm shot today. My throat is shot today. But you get the point. I always wanted to play like Jerry Lee Lewis on the piano and Chuck Berry. That's another thing. When I was a kid, I used to practice like for hours trying to sound like Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis. You're like, way down Louisiana, close to New Orleans, where the mother was a mother evergreens. Stood an old cabin made of earth and wood. Lived an old boy named Johnny B. Good. He never learned to read or write so well. He could play the guitar just like ringing the bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny B. Good. He carried his guitar in a gunny shack, went him on the roads around the railroad track. The people in the world, they would stop and say, oh my God, this country boy can play. He never read or learn, right or well, but he can play the guitar just like ringing the bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny be good. Shot today, but whatever. I always wanted to play like Chuck Berry and Jerry Lee Lewis on the piano when I was a kid. But I'll take a little break from that. We'll take a little break from the music. Relax a little bit here. So anyway, yeah, well, Nickelback started off pretty good, but then I don't know, they kind of like went a little downhill after that first song that they came out with, you know? I like that song they did, Rockstar. That's a pretty cool song. Barry White, my darling, I can't get enough of your love, baby. I don't know why. I can't get enough of your love, baby. I'm sorry to hear that, Smalls. Just be careful, brother. Be very, very careful. Thank you. Like I said, I'm a piano player. That's, not really a singer. I sing for fun. I'm a piano player. That's what I do. I can play any song, but the problem is, if I play copyrighted music, typically YouTube will send me either a copyright strike, or they'll like, in some cases they won't make this video monetized. I can't do it. Every single time I play a little copyrighted music, they break my effing balls. Now you might say, well, the song that you just played, Johnny Be Good, wouldn't that be copyright? For some reason, blues songs, I think because there's just so many of them, you're never gonna get a copyright strike for like a blues song, like a Great Balls of Fire or like Johnny Be Good. Instagram is one of the only platforms I really don't do. I think I might have an account, but I don't do Instagram. Yeah, that was played by Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future, and he also did that song. He did two songs, Back to the Future. Okay, let's say Back to the Future. I'm gonna give Back to the Future a test. Okay, what was the two songs that he played when he was on stage? Okay, during the big dance in the movie Back to the Future. So he played Johnny Be Good, but before Johnny Be Good, remember when his body was disappearing, and remember on the picture he was disappearing? What was the other song he was playing with the band? Now this was before he played Johnny Be Good. Let's see if Back to the Future knows. You went to go see Alanis Morissette. She's a legend. I love her. Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? Back to the Future. Do you know the other song that he did? Okay, you don't remember? I don't even know if I know the words to it. This is an oldie, so they're probably not going to give me a copyright strike. So before he played Johnny Be Good, I think he did this all right. Earth angel, earth angel, will you be mine? My darling dear, loved you all the time. I'm just a fool in love with you. Oh, 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 earth angel, the one I adore. I love you forever and evermore. I'm just a fool in love with you. You remember that? That was the song you did. Earth Angel, baby. That's right. So and then what happened was when the parents finally kissed, then he got back to life and he was able to play. And that's what he says. Let's do something with a beat. Let's do Johnny Be Good. Yeah, Earth Angel. So yeah, I always wanted to play like Jerry Lee Lewis, man. I used to practice for I'll show you just like the left hand of the piano. Here, I'll show you. I practiced this forever, man. So you gotta go. I got that's my Mickey Mantle card up there. It just fell. Hold on. That's one of my prized possessions over there, Mickey Mantle. But hey, let's get him back here. Then you got your right hand. You got Anyway, I used to practice that a lot when I was a kid. to sound like Jerry Lee Lewis. What's my favorite racial slur? I'm not racist, so I'm not going to say anything racist, brother, you know. I'm not going to say anything racist. You dancing to Michael Jackson? See, I'm afraid. I know so many songs. It's just that I'm afraid to play them because they're gonna make it a copyright strike. For some reason, with the blues, they don't make it a copyright strike. And Earth Angel is so old. I love you too, Angie. I really, really doubt that they're gonna make it a copyright strike. So anyway, Apefather wants to keep his channel positive, if that's possible. You think it's possible that we can move past all the hate? Probably not, right? We're probably not going to be able to move past all the hate. See, now here's an example. Zanny is one of the few people who tells me to stop playing the piano. See, most people tell me to stop singing. Zanny Savage is one of the few that says stop playing piano. Look, Zanny, I'm going to tell you the thing. Look, I'm going to talk a little bit about finance right now, okay? I believe, okay, something that not too many people believe. That's what the problem is. That's why I got to do it all myself. Unfortunately, let me tell you why I have to keep playing the piano, Zanny. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because I believe that the true way to be successful in this world is we have to be the boss of bosses. You understand? We have to be in the driver's seat. You see, the problem is we're sheep. I know you guys get mad when I say this shit, but we're being controlled. You understand? We're being controlled with all the corruption going on in the stock market, all the corruption going on in cryptocurrencies. We're like little sheep. You understand? Bah! We're sheep. Okay? And what A Father wants to do is I want to be in control. I don't want anymore to be in a situation where I'm taking my money and I'm putting it into a friggin' payment for order flow platform that's being controlled by the corrupt 1%. So that's the thing. I don't want to do it no more. Wait, let me see. Wait. Can you say happy birthday to my autistic brother, Nick Gers? Sure. Happy birthday, Nick. I always do that song, Have a Little Help from My Friends. I try to actually imitate, Joe. Again, I can't sing. I'm not a singer, but what would you do if I sang attitude? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song. I tries not to sing out of key. Oh, baby, I have a little help from my friends. I just need a little. Have a little help from my friends. I just want a little. Have a little help from my friends. I just need a little. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Anyway, there you go. I try to do that all the time. If you do a cover for songs, they can't give you a copyright strike. Yeah, but they do. Well, sometimes they won't give you a copyright strike, but what they'll do is they won't monetize the video. If you're lucky, sometimes what happens is that you could share like it's all about let me educate you back to the future. It's all about the copyright holder. Some copyright holders are cool. You understand? So what they do is they'll make you share the revenue. You could share the revenue with them. You get a percentage of the revenue, they get a percentage of the revenue. But there are some copyright holders that are complete jerk offs. Okay? And they just, one or two things will occur, I'm telling you. Either you could get a copyright strike or they just won't share the revenue with you. So in other words, your live stream or the video you will do will ultimately become unmonetized. It's not monetized. You follow me? Shout me out. Zarin and his best friend Corey. How you doing? Yeah, I know. I mean, as long as it's nothing racial, Back to the Future, I don't care saying like certain names. As long I know I know they're breaking my balls. I know they're joking around. Like obviously, if they asked me to say something, very very inappropriate, like I wouldn't say it. But whatever. You're right. Back to the Future. I told you, see, Zanny, the problem with AMC is that we have a very very bad leader, in my opinion, Adam Aaron. And Adam Aaron does not care about retail. He only cares about himself. He only cares about putting that $25 million comp package, this is just my opinion, in his pocket every single freaking year. So once again, I understand that, Zanny, but I've been giving you the answer the whole time. I've been giving you the answer the whole entire time. We need new leadership and we need a person who thinks big. See, like getting back, I'm not trying to get political, but let's just talk about Donald Trump. This is the relevance to AMC. Let's talk about Donald Trump in the 90s. Okay, so Donald Trump was facing tremendous financial difficulty in the 90s. He was in debt. He owed $9 billion. He owed $9 billion. What he did to get out of this mess and to ultimately make all his money back and to become profitable and ultimately the next thing he was the president of the United States of America, he used the brand. He used the brand Trump. He licensed out the brand to all these different developers. They put up the money. And then obviously Donald Trump didn't put up a cent, but he would get a percentage of every single deal. Okay. So this is what Adam Aaron, but listen, let's not, you see, now you're going into politics. Zanny, let's stick with AMC. Okay. This is what Adam Aaron needs to do, but he won't do it. This is what the problem is. He needs to say, how could I make money? How could I generate revenue using the AMC brand? The only thing that mother effer does is think about small projects like popcorn. That's all he does, okay? See, now, if I was the CEO of AMC, I would be focusing on AMC Casino, AMC Las Vegas casinos, big projects, AMC online casinos. He's not doing that. He's not doing that, okay? So the only solution is one or two things. We all work together, apes together strong. And that was my original idea, that we all could work together where we could do tremendous projects, right? But here's what the problem is, Annie. Nobody wants to work together. Everybody wants to be like Commander 35 says. Everyone wants to be independent. Everybody wants to make it on their own. And the problem is, I don't really think it's possible for anybody to make it on their own. Like, don't get me wrong. Look, yeah, I'm sure, look, you could go out there and get like a job that pays you well, and I'm not saying no, but if you're looking to become like Elon Musk, if you're looking to become super super rich, it's very difficult to do that with no backing and no support. And that's my mindset. My mindset is I want to do huge gigantic projects. So, but unfortunately, I don't really think many people are going to want to support me. So I have to do it myself. So basically, Zanny, I have to upload more videos than anybody on planet Earth. I got to do more live streams than anybody on planet Earth. And eventually, I will be in a position, you follow me, where I could do very big projects. And like I said, one of my ideas, Back to the Future knows all about it, is the AMC Las Vegas casino. But now this casino idea, I don't want it to actually be connected to Adam Aaron. Like in other words, I don't want it to have anything to do with AMC movie theater, but it's like a subliminal message. Apefather, this is the acronym. Apefather Majestic Casinos or Majestic Casino. AMC, Apefather Majestic Casino. And when that thing becomes a monster hit and generates tremendous, tremendous revenue, I could go back to Adam Aaron and say, hey, you stupid Mama Luke, go F yourself. You understand? So that's the bottom line. That's what we need. No one wants to, but everybody wants to be independent. Everybody wants to do their own thing. That's it. So, like I say, the only thing you guys could do to help me out, okay, with my big dreams, which I think eventually would be, something that could actually be huge for retail one day. Because when I make it, I say this all the time. When I make it, if a father makes it, if I become successful, my idea, because I want all of us to win. I want all of us to win. My idea would be to open up a new doorway of opportunity for all my retail brothers and all my retail sisters. That's my goal. But unfortunately, I have to do most of this hard work myself. I'm going to have to upload an insane amount of videos. I'm going to have to upload an insane amount of shorts. I'm going to have to upload an insane amount of live streams and most likely do it myself. But listen, I'm a tough guy. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a tough guy. Right now I live in Jersey, but I was born and raised in Brooklyn. I got tough. I'm like a tank. I'm like an Italian tank. So I'll do it myself, Zanny. But Zanny, what else you want me to tell you with AMC? Our leader is an idiot. You understand? What else you want me to tell you? What's up there, Bull Trader? How you doing, brother? Back to the Future 99, 34 likes on the stream so far. That's good. That's good. See, Apefather's got big dreams, man. I always wanted to start the Apefather and the Apes brand, meaning that it's not just me, but it's Apefather and my retail brothers and my retail sisters working together. See, what people don't understand, it's like that movie Planet of the Apes. Okay, you ever see the movie? What Caesar? Remember what he said? Apes together strong. Remember, he took like 6, 7 branches. He couldn't break it. It was impossible to break it because when people work together, you're like a tank. You're like an army. You're like an army. You can't be stopped. But nobody has this mentality. Everybody wants to do things by themselves. Everybody wants to be the Lone Ranger. And it's stupid. Thank you. I love you, Back to the Future. Thank you, Bull Trader. God bless you. God bless you. So, see, people call me the scam. I'm not the scam, Jordan. I'll do it all myself. Listen, Jordan, I'll do it all myself, okay? You could keep calling me all of these negative things. Zanny, how are you going to come out of it? You're depending on a person that doesn't care about you. Why do you think the Apefather changed? Why do you think I changed for? Why do you think I went a completely whole different... You want to know what turned me on to DJT? You want to know the main thing that turned me on to DJT? And again, I just want to be clear to all of you, I'm not giving financial advice. Everything I'm saying is for entertainment purposes only, right? What turned me on to DJT was Donald J. Trump, because with AMC, we had nobody in our corner. You see, this is what nobody understood. I know at that one time we had the Judge Zern, and we were really hoping that Judge Zern was going to help us out, but she turned out to be a freaking Mama Luke too, Judge Zern, okay? So we had nobody in our corner. But with DJT, we have the world's most powerful man in our corner. We have Donald J. Trump in our corner. So that was what turned. Like, people asked me a long time ago, like, hey, father, why are you interested in DWAC? Because of Trump. And that's why I was telling everybody. I'm like, look, it's only a matter of time. Trump is going to do good. I'm talking about way, way, way in the past. I'm talking about when Trump was just trying to get the Republican nomination. And I said the second, that Trump, starts doing well and he wins, the caucuses and DeSantis drops out of the race. I was telling everybody this. Everybody was like ignoring me. I said, you're going to see DWAC go probably to $80 to $100 a share. And I remember the guy, Tommy's Touch, he thought I was a psychopath. He's like, it's never going to happen, Father. Never, never. Well, it did happen. DWAC went from 14 to 80. You understand? And I keep saying the same shit. I understand now that we're in the middle of all this crazy shit. The fake media uses the worst word you could ever use: recession. The fake media used that word recession. The market crashed. All kinds of crazy shit's going on. But I still believe strongly that in November 5th, if Donald Trump becomes the 47th president of the United States of America, I believe that DJT will probably go to $200 to $300 a share. But I got to watch what I say because people interpret this as financial advice. I'm not giving any of you financial advice. Let me be perfectly clear. I am not telling you to buy DJT. I am not telling you to support Donald Trump. I am not telling you to vote for Donald Trump. I'm just speaking my mind. I'm speaking my opinion. So it's all about November 5th. I'm not giving financial advice, ball breaker. This is subject to my opinion for entertainment purposes only. Oh, it reminds me, you want to hear a really cool instrumental song I wrote? This should be played. I wish there was some kind of a way that like I could get this song. If anybody knows Donald Trump or something, maybe you should tell them about this song. It's called the Fist in the Air V for Victory song. I wrote this for Trump. You know, with the failed assassination, that guy gets up. I mean, you got to admit that that guy is a badass, right? Can you imagine getting shot in your ear and you get up and you're like this, fight, fight? I mean, that's badass to me, you know? Well, this is a song I wrote for Donald Trump. It's called the Fist in the Air Fight V for Victory song. Tell me if you like it. Doesn't it sounds like Scarface, right? At the beginning, I was like, oh! V for Victory, baby. That's the Donald Trump Fist in the Air V for Victory song by the Apefather. Hope you enjoyed it. You should be working on my music anytime, brother. Thank you, Bull Trader. I love you. Thank you, Israel. Lavoyani is my real name. But when my ancestors came into America, they cut it to Lavoy. I sound like a French man. I sound like I'm French. It's actually though it's well, my name is Lavoy with an I, Levoi, but in Sicily and Palermo, my true name is Lavoyani. Zanny, you got to stop telling me that I can't play the piano. It's part of my life, Zanny. It's part of my personality. Look, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm not here to be a financial planner. You know, I don't know what else to tell you. Look, you want me to talk about the market? Okay. There's stuff going on with AMC and there's stuff going on with GameStop behind closed doors that none of us know about. We haven't known about it the whole time. So I'll say it's alleged. Is it possible there's crazy shit going on with hedge funds that are either trying to slowly but surely close their positions, cover? Who knows? Because look, how else could you explain those huge runs with AMC, how it went friggin' over 11 and GameStop went to 80 at one point? GameStop went to 80. I know now it's down in the dumps. I get it. The whole market sucks right now. But something is telling me there'll probably be runs again. They might be runs again, but you have to be prepared for it. See, that's the thing. You got to be prepared. It's always going to be when you least expect it. It's always going to be when you least expect it, and something huge is going to happen. That's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Again, it's not financial advice. I don't give financial advice. I'm an entertainer. But I do feel that possibly could be runs again with AMC and GameStop. It's not going to be because of fundamental reasons like that friggin' jackass Morantz Rants always says. Morantz thinks everything is fundamentals. That's what he thinks. Everything is fundamentals. There are some things that happen in the stock market that are not for fundamental reasons. You want to hear a perfect example of this is DJT. DJT, the company on paper, is pretty much worthless. The company earns shit. Okay, the company is worthless. Yet it has a market cap, a market valuation of what? Almost $6 billion. So how do you explain that? Because people are not buying DJT because of fundamental reasons. They're buying it because of Donald J. Trump. Look, there's a lot of shit going on, bull trader, that I just hate about the stock market. I hate it because a lot of the stuff that happens is not fair. This is just my opinion. It's not fair. It's like it's controlled. It's like a casino. It's like a casino, man. It's controlled. And that's why Apefather, I wish that all of us had the same head, because if all of us thought the same way, like if you all thought the way I thought, you would realize that we shouldn't even be in the stock market. You know what I mean? It's so effing controlled. It's so effing rigged. It's so effing friggin' corrupt. But again, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Let me just keep reiterating. I am not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. But it's like the way I see it is this, and I don't want to keep repeating this. In 2022, retail lost $350 billion dollars in the stock market. It was all flushed to zero. Okay. And I know I say this a lot, and I know people get mad at me because it's like all they do is repeat this over and over again. But all that money that was turned to zero, we could have had, right, 100 plus casinos. And I'm not talking small casinos. I'm talking casinos that are on the lines of like the Bellagio in Las Vegas. We could have had 100 casinos spanning the entire world, probably making hundreds of billions of dollars in revenue. Instead, because we invested in the stock market, we took $350 billion dollars, it turned it to zero, flushed it to nothing, flushed it to zero. So that's why I'm on a different head now. Guys, I don't play with that much money anymore in the stock market. It pennies. Guys, I don't trust it. I tell people this all the time. I don't trust it. And I picked this up a long, long, long time ago. I don't trust it. I trust precious metals. You want to know what I trust? I trust gold and silver, baby. I trust gold and silver. That's where the majority of my money now is cash, real estate, gold, and silver. I gamble a little bit, but I do it more or less for fun. I have like a fun account. It's like a 10% account. I don't trust the stock market. I don't trust cryptocurrencies. I don't trust the stock market. I feel it. I don't like being in situations. Can I tell you what it is, me personally? You all have the right to your opinions. I don't like being in situations where I'm not in control. I don't like being in situations where I'm not the boss. See, to me, Ken Griffin is the boss of the stock market. You want me to just give you my opinion? Citadel and Ken Griffin are the boss of the stock market. That's just this. I'm just giving you my opinion. Okay. Again, I'll say it's alleged. I'll say it's alleged, but he runs the show. You don't run the show. You're all sheep. Okay. So It's like I don't want to do that anymore. Look, I did it. It cost me over $250,000. I trusted in the stock market. I put $250,000 in AMC. Pretty much on paper, it's all gone. Okay. So I'm not doing that anymore. Thank God I made a lot of smart moves in my life. I made a lot of smart moves where I recovered a lot of my money. I recovered a lot of my money, but I had to do a lot of smart things. Okay, I had to I had to wise it up, and I had to get smart. Okay, guys, look, all these friggin' companies, these big gigantic companies like BlackRock, what are you talking about? They're lending out shares. That's how they make all their money. That's how they make like Vanguard. I was reading the other day that Vanguard owns like over 10% now. They own a tremendous amount of AMC. But they're not doing it for the purposes that they believe in the company. They lend out the shares. That's how they make the money. You know, again, I just don't want to say things. Look, I'm not a financial planner, guys. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. But, you know, there's not, I never did any scams, guys. You got to stop saying that. Is AMC done? This is the only thing I think that AMC has going for it. You want to hear what I think it has going for it? There are things going on behind closed doors. There is things going on behind closed doors that we just don't know about. So who knows? There could be a lot of freaking things going on because we saw that run, Zanny. We saw that run with GameStop to 80. We saw that run with AMC to over 11. So who knows what's in store for the future? I do believe there'll be runs again. I do. But I don't believe it will be because of any fundamental reasons. There'll be runs because of secret shit going on behind closed doors that nobody knows about. See, Roaring Kitty, he somehow knew about it. Like again, I'll say it's alleged, but his timing was impeccable, right? His timing was perfect when he came back. There's a lot of shit going on behind closed doors, specifically with AMC and GameStop. And yes, because there's things going on that we don't know about, where we least expect it, where we're in complete and utter shock, we could have a big run. Okay, does that answer your question? But again, it's not financial advice. And I do not want any of you to ever think I'm a financial planner. Zanny, I'm down too, brother. I'm down too. Well, Detective Pikachu got thrown off of X, but I guess he had a previous account with them. He had his first account, so let me see here. Yeah, that's kind of funny, like what Trump was saying. He says a lot of funny shit, you know. He says a lot of funny shit, but he makes a lot of good points, doesn't he? How could a man, if you're born a biological man, right? I want you to think about this. And then you become, you know, you get a sex change operation, which whatever. You know, I guess as long as you're not a child, that's crazy shit in my opinion. If you're a child, okay, that's some crazy ass shit, okay? But if you're an adult and you want to become a woman, I guess that's your prerogative, right? That's your right. But how can you compete in women's sports? Like, am I the only person that thinks that's insane? Like, how could you, if you were once a man and then you became a woman and you want to compete, you're gonna obviously have a major advantage. You go, like I like Trump one time. He goes, so you'll see this woman, right? And she'll be in like a weightlifting contest, you know. She'll pick up like 100 pounds, you know. It's like, and then the friggin' dude who was once a man and now he's a woman will pick up 300 pounds, right? I'm just saying they shouldn't be allowed. Look, if they were once a biological man, in my opinion, they shouldn't be allowed to compete in women's sports. Look, if you want to be a woman, God bless. What can I tell you? God bless. Put your lipstick on, put your high heels on, put your dress on, but you can't compete in female sports, right? I mean, is there anybody who disagrees with that? I mean, what's your opinion on that? 37 likes on the stream so far. I mean, I don't know, guys. I just want to, I wish that I could just keep my whole channel and my whole live stream just positive, but you won't force me to talk about these things, you know? Look, guys, I just want to do a lot of live streams. I just want to do a lot of videos. I just want to do a lot of shorts. And I want to become successful. And I want to start a brand that no longer depends on the stock market. I want to start a brand that no longer depends on the corruption. You understand? No longer, no more sheep. No more sheep. And I want to control. I want to be in the driver's seat, baby. I want the buck to stop with me. And if I become successful, I want all of you. I'm telling you, in my heart and in my soul, I just want all of you to win. I want all of you to be successful. It breaks my heart that so many people lost money on AMC, including myself. It breaks my heart. But you can't blame this shit on me. There is a lot of corruption going on in the stock market. There is a lot of corruption going on in the cryptocurrency industry. And I just, you can't hold me responsible. I'm you. We're the same. You follow me? I'm a retail investor. You're a retail investor. I just wanted the best for everybody. That's it. I don't know why people hate me so much. It's like people blame me because I was a cheerleader. Because I was a leader, and I wanted all of us to win. It makes no sense. Zandy, look, I have made videos, and I'll send it to you, where I ate the entire 7 and 10 patty like Whoppers. I actually did it on a live stream. I did it on a live stream in front of Dale. Okay. But the reason why you don't see me eating the whole thing is because I'm with my family. Like, you have to try to understand, like, I can't do it. I can't. First of all, they think I'm a psychopath. So what I do is I take shark bites, I take gorilla bites. But hey, that's better than girl versus food. Girl versus food, she don't even swallow that girl. And I don't mean that in any disrespect. I think one time she swallowed it was like a regular small cheeseburger. But, you blatantly see that I swallow all that food. So a lot of people lost money, Israel, on AMZ. You shouldn't say that, brother. You really shouldn't say that. I'm not going to comment on where I think Lou went. Let's just say rest in peace, okay? Let's just say rest in peace, Lou. Let's leave it at that. I definitely, when I released the grease, it's definitely sizable there, Kevin. Oh, you're talking about nobody lost money who's holding. Well, on paper they lost money. On paper they lost money. They didn't lose money in terms of until they sell, but on paper they're down. XRP is at 51 cents. Yeah, Lou said it was going to 20,000, right? Actually, on one video, Lou said it was going to go to 180,000. But may he rest in peace. Anyway, guys, I've been doing a pretty long live stream here. I don't know why I'm doing such a long one. I want to do a lot more live streams. I really, really do. I want to do them short, though. And I'm like freaking 85 minutes here. Anyway, let me run. V for victory. God bless all of you. I love all of you. And remember, the Apefather only wants the best for all of you. I only want the best for all of you. I want the best. The best of health, the best of happiness, and the best of success for all of you. Have a great night. Back to the future. God bless all of you. I love all of you. Good night. Everything I said on this live stream, remember, is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. V for victory. But I am the greatest entertainer who has ever lived on planet Earth and the entire universe. The one, the only Apefather in the house, baby. Wow! Buonanotte. That means good night in Italian.